Traditional
The way the bride looks is the most important part. Oh, man.
or modern?
Oh, it's totally not what I would have picked.
The dress is the thing when strangers plan each other's weddings. This is Exchanging Vows.
I'll be okay. You can touch it. It's okay.
You're about to meet two engaged couples, Jocelyn and Chris, and Corrie and Dale. These couples have never met, but they're going to plan each other's weddings. Hi, I'm Andrea Bain. Our couples will have a brief meeting, watch some videotape clues, then they'll choose the wedding venue, flowers, cake, even the wedding dresses for each other. The couple that comes closest to planning their challenger's dream wedding will win a honeymoon vacation.
Chris and I met 6 years ago when we were quite young. I probably was about 16 when we actually started dating. And that was probably the earliest that we could have, where our parents would still be happy with it.
First time I asked her out, I said,
We should go for wings at Water Valley sometime.
that's right. So she said,
My boyfriend loves wings.
yes.
And he wasn't asking me and my boyfriend.
I
to go
wasn't
for wings,
asking
so
for her and her boyfriend.
One day we were just driving around, we were in his truck, and he just turned to me and he said, "Jocelyn, I love you." And I was so taken back because even after a year and a half, we had never said that. And we were together for a long time, and as soon as he said that, I knew I was gonna marry him.
We just clicked so well.
Yeah, we were
We
always
really-
good together. And
I really knew that he was somebody I wanted to spend the rest of my life with. I can tell that he loves me. Just, you know, when he's talking to me and that he's interested in me, and
Oh.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't want to cry.
Go ahead, cry.
Well, you've seen our couples, but they have not seen each other. They're about to meet for the first and only time before their big days. Any wedding-related conversation is off limits. Let's see what kind of questions they come up with to help them plan each other's weddings. Jocelyn and Chris meet Corrie and Dale. Hi, guys.
Hi there.
How are you?
What do you guys do for a living?
I'm a project accountant.
I'm a golf pro. And you guys?
I'm in jewelry sales.
And I'm a welder myself, yeah.
If
What?
you guys had $5,000 to spend, what would you spend it on?
A vacation. So what kind of music do you guys like?
I like
much
everything.
anything.
Absolutely
much
everything.
anything.
Except country.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you?
We like country.
Oh, sorry.
Soon we'll see who can create the wedding that most resembles what the other couple said they wanted and win a honeymoon vacation, which is, of course, why you guys are here. So good luck, guys. Corrie and Dale will be watching videotape clues and making decisions with the help of wedding planner Jean Chétreau. Starting with the venue, the options are traditional, fun and funky, country casual, or contemporary and modern.
Well, what did I see yesterday? Scary Movie 3. That's my new favorite movie.
My favorite movie is Happy Gilmore.
I believe that.
Yep.
Anybody got a coin on them?
Should we pretty
flip?
much, yeah. That's
I know.
I think we see them in contemporary and modern.
modern, definitely.
Feel comfortable with that?
Somewhat.
Hi there. I'm Joyce Solange from the Tim Center.
Hi, I'm John Tatro. How you doing?
Hi, John. The ceremony itself occurs here on the stairway landing. Should we go upstairs and you can kind of have an idea of how the bride and groom will feel when you're looking down?
We didn't really get any clues from him, from the guy, but from her, for sure. She just seemed really fun.
I don't want to go anywhere else, do you?
No, this is fantastic.
No, this is
This
fantastic.
is beautiful.
It's starting to get nervous and starting to get excited. Just what did they pick for us? Where are we getting married? What am I wearing? What is she
Yeah,
wearing?
yeah.
What is she wearing? What is she wearing? So most importantly is what is she wearing?
What am I wearing?
If she's wearing,
That's what's
if
most
she gets the
important.
perfect wedding dress, they could marry us in a doghouse, and it probably wouldn't matter because she'd
No,
be happy.
I'd be
so.
just grinning, so
Yeah,
it wouldn't
so-
matter.
Jocelyn and Chris will work with wedding planner Pam McCarthy. Here are their clues for the wedding venue.
My favorite old movie is Gone with the Wind, and Matrix.
I think my favorite movie is any of the newer James Bond with Pierce Brosnan.
I'd say probably our favorite outdoor activity is golfing.
Golfing.
Right away, my first instinct would be, well, if he's a golf pro and they met at the golf shop, we should get these people married at a golf course.
That's what I was just
a good
thinking. Considering his career, and they obviously do like golf. I mean, they've mentioned it several times.
So come on, this is the Falcon room right here. And what size are you thinking of for these people?
It's about 190 people.
So I think the suggestion we've had is set up maybe 30 chairs for those who are older, and then it's quite elegant if we have actually stand-up for the rest of the people behind them.
I think that to have 160 people standing is too much. I think we need seating for at least 100 people. Are you okay with that, Scott?
I'm great. Jocelyn and Chris, now we've been doing a lot of talking. What are your ideas?
We think it's pretty good. We can only hope that ours is this nice.
That's a lukewarm reaction. Do you really think it's just pretty good, or are you just a toned down kind of guy?
Yeah.
You're a toned down kind of guy.
Choice of words.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think this is fantastic.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't know how we're doing in the game, but I think they're going to be very pleased with the wedding that we're planning for them.
The biggest thing I'm worried about would be the location. If there's a golf theme.
It's going to be, they're going to pick it for us.
They're going to pick a golf theme. They're going to do it at a golf course. They're going to do it, coming out in knickers. And we just have nightmares, of wearing little golf hats and walking down and little kids
and all our
pulling
bouquets
golf
with
clubs,
little golf balls in them or something.
And
it's just scaring us.
And it's just scaring us.
We'll soon see if Jocelyn and Chris carry their golf theme too far. But first, we'll find out how our couples did on their venue selections.
When we get married, we'd like to be somewhere contemporary modern.
I would like our wedding to take place in contemporary modern.
Jocelyn and Chris don't get a point for the dreaded golf club, so Corrie and Dale lead the Exchanging Vows challenge by 1 point after the first round. Now it's time for our couples to choose the floral arrangements for each other. Their options are classic, wild and colorful, or crafty flowers. Do you do romantic things for each other?
Dale does all the time for me. He leaves me little notes and little poems that he writes. I'm not as romantic,
No, she's
but
not.
every so often I buy flowers for her.
Where's the wildest place you've ever made love?
There's been so many, I can't remember. I think it would be probably by the pool in the Dominican. It was the wildest place we ever made love.
I think that for the flowers, we would stick with classic and a classic style, but yet with colorful flowers.
You want a classic and formal arrangement.
Yes.
Why do you think so?
I mean, they're dressed in black and white. I don't think that they would answer as colorful and funky, even though that's what I think that they might end up really liking. I don't think that's what they would say for themselves.
Okay. Do you have any idea what kind of flowers you're looking at?
Well, we've already been to the venue today, and there is definitely a lot of burgundy. So we want to definitely work that into the flowers. We are looking for something fairly classic, so I think if we could work some roses in.
So are these the types of flowers that you were thinking of,
Right.
Jocelyn?
I like the types of the flowers, but the way they're arranged, I don't like it very much. I'd like something a little bit more rounded.
Right.
And then just with the stems coming down and then tied with a ribbon.
How's this? Something like this.
Yeah, I love the colors.
So we're not going to have the stargazer lily bloom sticking out at all.
No.
But we could have little blooms. Oh, it'll be gorgeous. Gorgeous. All right, sounds good.
Do you still do romantic things for each other?
I think we still do, but it's slightly different as the years go by.
Sometimes I write Chris love letters and put them in his suitcase and little things like that, so.
Where is the wildest place you've ever made love?
There goes the family rating.
I wish Chris got to answer that. Pass.
Don't pass on it.
Come on.
No, I want to know.
No.
We'll just pass.
Oh, they passed on it. No.
He doesn't seem like a formal type of person, but mind you, it's her that's going to be deciding on the flowers, right?
Generally, it is.
I don't see them being artistic or.
I don't see them either.
No, I think wild and colorful would be what I would go with.
You feel good with wild and colorful?
Yeah, it's a celebration.
Well, we're supposed to be sticking with a wild and colorful
Well, we
theme.
don't have to.
We don't have to, but we should look at some first.
Yes, we should.
before we nix the idea.
And what were the clues that really kind of zoned you into that category?
Basically, her hair.
It was really her hair. I don't know.
based
She
most
just
of his
didn't seem
wedding
like
on her
a plain.
You realize that?
We actually have centered the wedding hair on her hair.
Her hair is going to be the highlights, so I hope she hasn't changed it.
See this one?
That's closer to what you'd imagine.
It's closer to
though?
what I had in my head.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
so it's like the fuchsias, the purples.
Yeah.
Let me just grab some of these flowers for you so you get a better idea of what we'll do for you.
Okay, thank you.
Something like
had in
that.
mind,
That's what
Di?
I sort of had in mind. Yeah,
Yeah.
almost like a wildflower type of.
Did you want
look.
yellow incorporated in it
I
also?
like it.
Do you like the
I
yellow?
like
in
it
it?
with the yellow.
It would.
does.
Okay.
Excellent.
Really, really pretty.
That's what we're looking
Well,
for.
that's great. And we know exactly what we're going to do for you.
We picked wild and colorful flowers, and the only clues we really got, again, from her, because he didn't really say a whole lot.
We were prepared to lie, but we didn't. We really just went with the flow and said really how we feel and tried to give them the least amount to go on.
Say a whole lot, and he
gave us
passed on questions. I
nothing.
didn't think you were allowed to pass on questions.
Yeah, he passed on a sex question. And,
He didn't answer any of them.
Honestly, he just kind
Like
of.
we just couldn't get any flavor from him, really.
Yeah.
I would like for our flower arrangements to be classy and formal.
For our wedding, I think we'd like classic and formal flowers.
Jocelyn and Chris win the flower challenge with Chris's strategy of not saying very much. The score is now tied 1-1. Soon, Corrie and Dale will be picking Jocelyn's wedding wardrobe. We'll see if Jocelyn shared enough information to get the dress she's dreaming of.
Probably my biggest fear would be that they put me in a pantsuit or something like that.
After 2 rounds, the score is tied. Now it's time for Corrie and Dale to choose Jocelyn's wedding wardrobe. The options are casual party dress, modern wedding gown, traditional wedding gown, or pantsuit.
The most romantic experience was when Chris proposed. It really took me off guard.
Same answers that we gave.
He just was, I could tell.
What is your best physical attribute?
I like my hair.
What is your worst physical attribute?
Probably my feet. They're all peely and stuff.
Not a sandals
That's a good picture.
Jocelyn and I were at a water park one time, and we didn't even go on the slides or anything like that. We just kind of laid on the grass all afternoon, and that was pretty nice.
That was nice.
Pantsuit
Don't see her in
gone.
a pantsuit or a casual party dress. I think it's
Right.
going to be a wedding dress for sure.
Is.
She's short, so I don't think we want to put her in a big, huge dress or anything
No,
like that
that,
either.
like
It's
the
got to have a
traditional
little.
with the big frills
Right.
and all that.
Is she more traditional?
She seems more modern to me.
Her
So
hair
what?
is funky and it's modern and she seems to be pretty outgoing.
Very modern,
Yeah.
very trend-setting, yeah.
Yeah.
Good idea, yeah.
So,
Hi.
Hi there.
how you doing?
Welcome to Ethos. I'm showing you this one here. This one is the Empire cut, and it's strapless. And then this here, the mermaid is sort of making its way back a little bit.
It is really pretty, but to me, a wedding dress, I don't know.
That traditional mermaid dress is making a comeback. Will Jocelyn pick it for Corrie?
Mermaid style?
Hopefully it's not on its way back into my wedding
To
dress.
your wedding dress?
Okay, there's this one here.
What does it look
very
like in
nice.
the back?
This is quite a long train, so I'm not quite sure. It's quite a bit of fabric, and it's quite heavy.
Is that a tie bag?
It is
Like
a
a
tie
corset
bag, the
style?
corset style.
Like
Yeah.
she'd look so good, and
the
she could tighten it
corset.
right to how she, you know,
Exactly.
to fit her.
How can you go wrong with that though?
And Dale and I are trying our hardest to get in touch with her feminine side. You know, and this just, I think it's the one for us.
This is the dress.
I think that's the one.
Don't kill us. You're gonna look absolutely fantastic in this dress. I'm really nervous. I'll cry if she doesn't pick the right dress.
Yeah, it'll.
Yeah.
When we first talked about going on the show, I said you have to realize that you may not get the right dress. And she said, "Well, no, that's fine. As long as it has this, 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 and this, and it doesn't have any of this, or this, then we'll
I'll be
fine."
We'll see if Jocelyn likes her modern wrap dress when she comes in for her fitting. Now it's time for our couples to choose each other's wedding cake. The options are traditional and ornate, homemade style, or wacky and unique. What's the worst date you've ever had with each other?
There was one Valentine's Day where we went out and got in a fight, and Chris told me to kind of be quiet, so I didn't talk to him for the rest of the night, and it basically ruined our Valentine's Day because we both couldn't just admit we were wrong.
The meal that I'd cook for Jocelyn is probably just a simple pasta, maybe sprinkle some cheese on top or something, fancy it up a bit. We're pretty simple that way, so.
A meal I would cook for him would probably be burnt, but probably just some chicken, maybe some rice and some vegetables.
Are they us?
This is the exact answers we gave.
Okay.
Do they sound like you a bit?
Yeah.
Lot.
Yeah, so maybe this
Yeah.
might be easier than we think.
My favorite smell is probably chocolate.
There you go.
Oh,
I just don't see them as a wacky and unique couple.
No.
Okay, so we'll stroke that off. Traditional and ornate or homemade?
Depends if they're lying or not.
Yeah.
I know.
If they're telling the truth, they want a homemade chocolate cake.
This is a
No.
game of deception.
It is.
We
it
can
is.
never lose it because you just don't know.
No, I have to go traditional and ornate. That would be the type of wedding cake they would like.
Did you see anything in here that reminds you of something that you would like to do?
I like this one. That looks good. You like that?
With the hexagon on the bottom?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's neat. I like it with the different on the bottom, I guess. Yeah.
Okay, we'll go with the round. That's
No.
what she's saying. That's what she's saying. She's not actually agreeing with me. She's just letting it slide.
Halfway through the cake choosing today, we definitely started choosing for ourselves.
Yeah, we weren't thinking about the other couple
No,
at
we
all.
weren't. It was.
It's our wedding.
Are you getting 2 wedding cakes or is this for the other couple?
We're getting two
We're getting
cakes.
two wedding cakes.
Yeah.
For sure we are.
Yeah. We have pretty good taste. I don't think
that's
they
right.
would hate anything in here, to be honest. So.
But then we ended up getting, I think, a cake that they will like and
Yeah.
be happy with.
I think so in the end.
So.
You know what's really pretty is that one right over there.
Oh, with
They
the
look like they're
brownie.
dancing.
Yeah.
The couple right up there.
Yeah,
the white one.
I really like that one.
Yeah,
that
that's
one's
very
really
nice.
pretty.
Should we go with that one?
I think so.
Perfect.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't cook at all. We haven't bought food since we moved into our house. Your first meal that you made for me was bread and mixed vegetables.
Bread and mix. It was not. It was a stir fry. There was supposed to be chicken in there, but the box lied. There wasn't a pound of chicken.
I think that they would prefer a homemade style cake.
You do it?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Just, they do have that casual kind of air about them, and I think that handmade cakes are really nice, and so I think that's what they'd choose. We're looking for something that's textured.
So just something like grandma's made it.
Right, exactly.
Okay.
I almost like just the 2 squares.
Okay.
I like the look of this, the 2 squares.
Do you like them offset like that? How the one is kind of twisted on the top?
Yeah, I really like that one, yeah.
Is it possible for those little beads, could you make those look like golf balls?
We could if we make them bigger.
What do you guys
we
think of that?
certainly could.
It's a good idea.
It's an idea.
If it looks good.
Jocelyn doesn't, I think she's
Well,
crazy.
wouldn't it be kind of fun to incorporate that into their cake, or no? Do you just want to say no way? It's your choice.
Yes, it would be fun.
How about as a cake top, you have the flowers, how about we put a couple golf tees coming out the top, or even a golf ball sitting within the white chocolate? Actually, we could even write their names
Yeah,
on
can we
it.
monogram it with the
Yeah.
date and whatnot?
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
that'd be really nice.
Okay.
You guys okay with that?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Give 'em
That's a
little
great
kicks.
idea. That's a good way to personalize
I come
it.
up with one periodically.
We don't think we're gonna win. No, it's really just, it's a 50% chance. We really don't know if we're gonna win. We're not counting on it.
I think our wedding cake will be like a homemade chocolate cake.
Okay, we would like our wedding cake to be traditional.
Both couples picked the correct cake category for their competitors. As long as the golf ball editions don't turn that homemade style cake into a wacky choice. The score remains tied. Now it's time for Jocelyn to meet her dress. Is the modern wrap dress what she's been hoping for?
I think this is the first time in the game that I actually am nervous. It's a big deal. It's a big difference between when you're planning someone else's wedding and when you're finally getting to your own. The rest of the wedding doesn't really matter to me. I'm sure anything else that they planned is going to be great, but the way the bride looks on the big day is the most important part. So I definitely am the most nervous about this part. Oh man. Oh my god. Wow.
It's perfect.
Yeah, it's
absolutely
beautiful.
perfect.
Wow, I love it. I don't even know what to say. I was
It
so
is.
nervous.
It's perfect. It's absolutely perfect.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Oh, don't cry.
I don't know what to say. It's so pretty.
I feel great in this dress. When you're planning someone else's wedding, it doesn't feel real. And now having this dress on, you can really tell that I'm going to be getting married in a couple days. So this really is making me very excited about the wedding.
Corrie and Dale got the dress right and take the lead. Coming up, it's Corrie's turn.
I didn't think I'd be nervous about the wedding dress, but I am. So we'll wait and see. I already told my matron of honor to bring tissues on that day, just in case. Here it is.
Jocelyn and Chris are about to make their biggest decision, selecting Corrie's wedding wardrobe. Corrie has a very specific vision of her ideal dress. Can they even come close? What's the most important thing in your life?
The most important thing in my life is our relationship. It takes precedence over everything.
What's your worst physical attribute?
I guess my butt. I don't know. Most girls say that. I don't know.
You got a great butt.
I think something traditional, yet something straight, not with too many frills on it.
Yeah, she doesn't look like a frill girl.
I'm picturing right now like a sleeveless, just straight satin gown.
Sorry, did you say sleeveless or strapless?
Or strapless. Yeah.
Strapless?
Strapless.
Okay.
I think that we should stick with a bright white.
Bright white?
For the wedding dress, yes.
Chris, what do you think?
I think a bright white.
I think so too, because she's wearing bright white today and looks really good on her.
Hello.
Hi.
Welcome to Vows.
Hi.
I need traditional.
Yes.
I need white. Right? I need strapless.
Yes.
Okay.
I don't really know how there's a really polite way for me to say this, but I'm just going to come right out and tell you.
Okay.
I want to make sure that you make every attempt not to pick the dress that you want.
Oh, yes.
Because you're not going to win this game picking the dress that you want. Jocelyn is making the decisions, and I think their fatal error is they're making the decisions based on what they want for themselves. It's your prize on the line in this game. How much input do you want from me now?
If we're picking something that you don't think is right, absolutely we want your opinion. So.
I think this one is quite lovely.
Oh yeah, look at that.
This is more of a tulip skirt.
Is this what you had in mind for what a traditional gown is for Corrie?
I would consider this to be a traditional gown just because the train comes down. It's still flowing.
Yeah.
I would say it's between this one and this one. And either one will be absolutely stunning.
When you put them next to each other, this one definitely stands out. It's a beautiful dress, and I could really picture her in it.
I can picture her in
I
it.
think she will.
What do you think,
really
Chris?
enjoy it.
That's the one I'd pick if it were up to me.
I mean, she's not going to be as beautiful as your bride, but she will be an incredibly beautiful bride in this dress, without a doubt.
We'll see Corrie's reaction to the traditional mermaid dress when she has her fitting. But first, she and Dale will choose clothes for Chris. What is your dream job?
Probably to be a brewmaster at a brewery. That'd be my dream job. My wildest fantasy would probably just be to quit work, borrow a bunch of money, and travel around for a couple of years.
Who's the world's sexiest man?
I don't know if he's going to want to answer that.
I'd like to pass this question.
Thank you for being no help whatsoever. He wants to show up in sweatpants, and a wife beater or a t-shirt, but she won't let him.
The options for the men are tuxedo, suit, or casual clothing.
Suit. Has to be.
This is our gray. You might see this as a morning coat or like a dinner jacket type thing. This would be our black suit jacket.
Would you suggest going to a tuxedo?
I wanted to talk to you about that because her wedding dress is now so stunning and so complex.
Yeah.
I think if we go with a suit, it might be too downplayed.
I think it
and we want to try and maybe raise his profile up to meet her.
Yeah, we're going to change our mind, I think.
Yep, we're going to change our mind.
Change our
Bump
mind.
him up.
And we're going to bump him up to a tuxedo.
Yeah, there is a point on the line.
Oh, yeah, and we're changing. We'll dress him up for this once-in-a-lifetime occasion. So.
That setup looks
We should.
great.
It does.
Right there.
Well, I figure that's probably the one. What do you guys think?
We'll take it.
Yeah.
Guys, feel
All
good
right.
about it.
There we go.
Looks good.
My dream job's the one I have right now, being a golf pro. My wildest fantasy.
Yes, I am here.
Yes. My wildest non-sexual fantasy would have to be playing in like a PGA Tour event.
As casual as he is, I don't think he'd mind wearing a suit.
Oh, I agree. Yeah. Okay, well, we'll see what we can get for a suit for him.
Here we have actually a gabardine suit. If you look at the difference, the lapels.
I like this one right here for the fact that he could wear it all day and still be comfortable.
Yes, yes.
Very nice. It's wrinkle resistant, so it'll look nice all day. Yeah,
I
that's
like what
very
I'm
nice.
wearing. I personally think it's very classy looking.
Yeah.
Right, yeah, I think that looks very sharp.
Yeah.
I think that's the way we want to go.
Mhm.
I don't really know how we're doing in the game right now. We just have to wait to see how everything unfolds. It really depends on what their strategy was to whether we're gonna get the questions right. Hopefully, we really do want to win the honeymoon, so hopefully the game is going in our favor.
Corrie and Dale hope they haven't lost a point by changing their decision to a tux for Chris. That has Corrie a little worried, but she's much more concerned about her dress.
I'm pretty calm. I'm a little nervous. I'm excited.
After this moment, it'll be smooth sailing, but this moment's a little nerve-wracking. I'm supposed to phone her fiance, Dale, and just let him know about her mood.
So be forewarned.
Yeah, forewarned. He wants to be prepared for when she comes home, whether she's happy or upset.
I'm gonna cover my eyes, okay? You can tell me.
Here you go.
Okay.
Here it is.
Whoa. Okay. That's totally not what I would have picked.
Why?
Well, I would have wanted a full skirt.
You're okay?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go do it. Come on.
She saw it, and it's not exactly what she wanted, but it's not terrible.
Look at how beautiful you look.
I love the dress. It's a beautiful dress. Absolutely.
now that it's on?
Yeah, I'll be fine on the wedding day. Because
Undergarments.
you know what? That's one thing they got right. I wanted sleeveless.
Strapless.
Yeah, strapless. I wanted strapless. I did want strapless, so that part's right. And being tight-fitting is. I just wanted the full satin skirt. Yeah, but this is. It's very pretty. It's not what I would have expected, but yeah, I'll be fine.
Are you happier now?
They didn't do too bad of a job.
I know she's a little disappointed, but like I told her, she looks good no matter what you are. She could wear a paper bag and still look beautiful, so. Only a couple more days, sweetie. I'm excited for her. I can feel her disappointment a little bit, but like, she looks good. You do look like a princess. You said you were done with those ears.
I was done. She knows just exactly what to say.
Coming up, it's Corrie and Dale's turn to exchange their vows.
Golf carts. Yeah, we're at a golf course.
That's applicable, isn't it, for a golf pro?
Golf pro gets married at a golf course.
Jocelyn and Chris will be counting their points as their wedding plan unfolds. So will the bride and groom as they check to see if they've traded in their dream wedding for a honeymoon vacation.
The cake is here.
What a beautiful room.
Did you? Wow. Does that ever look pretty? Okay, just put it on one of these things. Perfect.
Did you get a chance to pick out the golf balls?
Well, this is the thing. I couldn't get anything monogrammed. It just doesn't exist. So I kind of crafted something up for us, but I'm gonna let Jocelyn and Chris make that decision when they get here, which should be just momentarily. So how are you feeling about all this now that today's the wedding day for Corrie and Dale?
Good, I'm excited. I hope they like it.
Yeah? When we were picking out the cake, I kind of suggested to you maybe we could put some golf balls on the cake or whatnot. And honestly, I don't think we should.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot going on with the cake. So yeah, I don't think that we should add anything else.
Yeah. So what do you think about maybe having some martini glasses here with some teas and we'll put some balls there?
This would look really cute. It just adds a little something to it. So these are gonna go on here.
I don't think it fits.
I had no experience picking out flowers, so I kind of just picked whatever I thought was pretty, and I'm really happy with the way they fit together. That doesn't seem right.
Well,
what do you think?
Well, it's applicable, isn't it, for a golf pro?
Golf pro gets married at a golf course. Bankers get married at banks. The golf course theme I'm not thrilled about. So, Los, what do you think? Very nice. Very nice, eh? They're nice. Very nice. When I first saw the suit, I wasn't thrilled. I was hoping for something a little more stylish, a little more dressy. Something that would say wedding as opposed to job interview. I would like to wear a business suit. But then I realized it is a game and it's all part of the fun, so I'm sticking with the suit. Corrie and Dale. Okay, that's tacky, but what the hey. Maybe we'll hit it off the deck. It's gonna be a little cramped, I think, for our bigger guests, but it's not bad. It's not great, to be honest. It's just kind of plain. I was just expecting something more, little more colorful, I think, than anything else. Well, should we head upstairs and see where we're supposed to wait? And I'm sure Corrie will let us know what she thinks of it.
D-Day.
Yep, 30 minutes.
Yeah, now I'm getting really excited.
Feel like a bride?
I do. I'm not really thinking about the game, to tell you the truth, today. Today, right now, I just want to see Dale, and that's all I'm concerned about. Today, I love it. Yeah, it's much better. I just had to get the picture of my perfect dress out of my head, and this dress is good. It's making me feel really good, so.
Corrie hoped for a traditional satin strapless dress with a train and a veil. Although she's disappointed with the dress chosen, it is a traditional choice, so Jocelyn and Chris will get that point.
Golf carts. Yeah, we're at a golf course. It was our one worry that we said that somebody would know where we both met, where we worked, and we were going to end up at a golf course.
Now I'm nervous.
I would now ask that you exchange your vows.
I, Dale, choose you, Corrie, to be my wife. I promise to love you without reservation.
To honor and respect you.
To honor and respect you.
And to cherish you for as long as we both shall live.
And to cherish you for as
long. And to cherish you.
I had it.
For as long as we both shall live.
And to cherish you for as long as we both shall live.
Corrie, please say the name. I, Corrie, choose you, Dale, to be my husband.
I, Corrie, choose you, Dale, to be my husband. In sickness and in health.
In sorrow and in joy.
In sorrow and in joy, for as long as we both shall live.
Now, upon the authority vested in me by the province of Alberta, I pronounce you husband and wife. You may now share your first married kiss. Or three.
Well, here, I'll take it with that. Good. There we go, smiling. Did you take this piece?
That's got a lot of icing on it.
I'll just take a little piece.
You got her.
Alrighty. Oh no, yeah, it beats you nicely.
Yeah. Oh, watch my finger.
The venue, we really didn't want a golf course.
Oh, really?
Because I'm a golf pro.
Well, yeah, we definitely chose it because you are a golf pro, so we thought that you guys would like it.
In the end, I think you guys did a fabulous job putting everything together. It's a beautiful venue, and I think everybody's going to be happy. And the flowers are gorgeous. They're very pretty. Love the flowers. They're very pretty.
Flowers, I say, that's
We got all of them.
It was all you, I know.
Well, coming into today, we didn't have a lot of confidence, but after seeing their reactions and hearing what they had to say, we changed our mind. We think we're doing well in the game. So.
Coming up, it's time for Chris and Jocelyn to get married.
I am nervous that someone else is planning the wedding and that I have no control over it. Uh-oh, I think this is it.
Corrie and Dale worked hard on creating a dream wedding for a couple that gave them little information. Now they hope they've done a good job, and so do the bride and groom.
Every day for like a month, at least 100 people ask me, are you nervous yet? Are you nervous yet? I haven't gotten nervous yet, but we'll see. When I see Chris, that's when I'll be nervous.
So now you see this all coming together.
Yeah.
How do you think about your choices now?
I think, you know what, I think it's going to be close.
Yeah.
After seeing what they did for ours, I think it'll be close.
We really wanted the trip, and we'd
Yeah.
still like the trip.
Well, I want the trip.
But-
That's not,
Yeah.
I'm a little nervous about their wedding because I know how much it meant to me.
The cake is here.
The cake is here.
Let's take a look at it.
That looks fantastic.
That looks great.
See what you guys designed.
That's right.
This is completely wrong. That's gorgeous.
That's beautiful. And then the cake top.
Okay. Did you make the right choice?
Yes.
Definitely.
Those are some nice flowers,
Yeah,
man.
they're nice.
Pretty
They're nice.
Those are sweet. I think he looks amazing, man. Great. Snake skin, whatever's going on.
It's a tuxedo. You know, it's what I wanted to wear.
I'm just proud for the man. He's getting married. I'm happy for him. That's my boy. I've been waiting to go to a wedding from one of my close friends. So now we're here. Let's get it going. Now this is the cake. Ooh.
That looks nice.
Look, that's you two up top. You like her, what?
Yeah, I like that. It's really nice. Yeah, I think they're getting quite a few things right. Oh, I like these, eh?
Those are sweet, eh?
Yeah.
They did a real nice job setting up the wedding here.
But I think we got a lot of things right too. So I think it'll be a high scoring affair, and you know.
It's going in overtime.
Yeah.
Work it. I want to get. Well, let's do this.
So where are we going, ladies? Is it, what side of the city are we going to?
Well, it's on the south side. So, do you have any guesses, or?
No, I have no idea.
No idea?
What is this one?
This is the Tim Center.
Uh-oh, I think this is it. I am very excited to see Chris. I was able to see him in his tux before he left the house today. Yeah, no, we're bad. But he looked very handsome. I can't wait to see him, and I feel great. And so, yeah, I'm really excited to see him.
We are present here today to witness the joining of Christopher and Jocelyn in the legal state of matrimony. Do you, Christopher, promise to give to this woman the love of your person, the comfort of your companionship, and the patience of your understanding?
I do.
Do you, Jocelyn, promise to give to this man the love of your person, the comfort of your companionship, and the patience of your understanding?
I do.
I call upon those persons present to witness that I, Christopher Haywood Naughton, do take you, Jocelyn Rochelle Lewis, to be my lawful wedded wife.
I, Jocelyn Rochelle Lewis, do take you, Christopher Haywood Naughton, to be my lawful wedded husband.
I pronounce you husband and wife, and you may seal that commitment with a kiss.
Excellent, man. He had a nice service. It was short, nice and sweet, got to the point. That's exactly what he wanted. So I got a little teary-eyed, what can I say? It's my buddy, man.
So So we really want to thank you guys for this beautiful wedding.
Did
we
you?
really love it.
Did you?
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
We were worried
You
about.
look beautiful.
Yeah, you look
You
great.
look amazing.
So did you?
Yeah.
Yes, you look beautiful too.
It was.
Oh, let's see the ring. I like
Oh,
the
they're
way
actually
gold.
very similar.
I was gonna say.
Very similar
The wedding
rings,
band
yeah.
is almost the exact
Oh
same.
my
They
goodness.
Except
Yeah.
I couldn't afford the rest to go over there, so I just. It's like stuff. Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
Both weddings were very close to what our couples had hoped for. But who has given their challengers the more appropriate wedding and won the honeymoon vacation? We'll find out when Exchanging Vows returns. Corrie and Dale, Jocelyn and Chris, congratulations, you planned beautiful weddings and were great game players in the Exchanging Vows challenge. Corrie and Dale, you created a modern, relaxed wedding for the young, laid-back couple. Jocelyn and Chris, you went for a slightly more traditional feel for the well-traveled, sophisticated couple. You both did an impressive job of reading your competitors' clues. The scores were really high, and it's a very, very tight race. Unfortunately, only one couple can win the honeymoon vacation. Let's take a look at your wedding decisions. Starting with the clothes. Jocelyn and Chris, you chose a suit for Dale. You were right. Corrie and Dale, you initially chose a suit for Chris, but then you had second thoughts and changed it to a tux. You were afraid to lose points when you changed your minds, but in fact, the tux was right. So that's 1 point for each couple.
Yeah, we do.
Corrie and Dale chose a modern dress for young, outgoing Jocelyn. They were right. Jocelyn likes to be the center of attention, so she was hoping to stand out in a pastel gown. The off-white dress wasn't the right color, so that's 1 point out of 2. Corrie had a specific vision of her dream dress, a traditional white dress with a full satin skirt, no sleeves, no straps, a train, and a veil, a big dress for a big day. The strapless satin dress Jocelyn and Chris chose didn't have a full skirt, and Corrie was disappointed. But it was a traditional dress, so they get that point. They also get a point for choosing white. So the score after the clothing rounds is 3-2 for Jocelyn and Chris.
We're going down.
For the venue, golf pro Dale didn't want anything to do with golf on his wedding day. He and Corrie wanted a modern environment for their ceremony. So Chris and Jocelyn's traditional golf club dining room was not the right choice. Chris and Jocelyn also wanted a contemporary wedding venue. Dale and Corrie found a striking location that was just right. So the score is tied 3-3. Now the cake. Corrie and Dale are not into desserts, so they wanted a homemade style cake on their wedding day. That's just what they got. Jocelyn and Chris also got what they wanted, a traditional and ornate cake. With just the flowers left to review, both couples have an amazing 4 out of 5 challenges right. Jocelyn and Chris, you chose classic and formal flowers for Corrie and Dale's mostly traditional wedding. You were right. Corrie and Dale, you chose wild and colorful floral arrangements, but Jocelyn and Chris wanted classic and formal flowers. So congratulations, Jocelyn and Chris, you're the winners of the Caribbean honeymoon vacation. Corrie and Dale, thank you so much for joining us. We'll see you next time on Exchanging Vows. Congratulations, each other.
Congratulations.
You guys did a great job. You don't know what you did.
Congratulations.
It was
Damn. As soon as we saw him at the wedding, we went, crap.
I don't
enjoyed the
regret. I don't
table.
regret doing this show.
No.
The wedding day ended up being beautiful.
Yeah.
And no, I don't have any regrets about that at all.
We're feeling very surprised. We came in today expecting to lose and practicing our losing faces, but we were very surprised when we found out we won.
Now this is the bridal emergency kit. What do we have here first? A Band-Aid for the wounded bride, for the gassy bride, for the bride with a headache, a pair of lace. You know what? I don't know how those got in here. A little foundation for the blemish bride, 2 ounces of the finest rum. Well, this is for anybody in need. For the hyperactive bride, a little Valium. And for the totally out of control bride, huh? There we go. The attitude adjuster. And that's what us bridal coordinators carry around in our secret bags. My mom, my dad.